Hey, water signs. So, yes, this is finally your reading. All right. So, if you guys are interested in joining my Lionsgate ritual, I am hosting a Lionsgate ritual for those of you who don't know, and it's basically to help you guys to align with the abundant, beautiful, strong, and self confident energy of the alignment between Sirius, our sun, and Earth. Okay, so this alignment only happens once a year in the summer, between July 3rd to August 9th. And the pinnacle of that energy, which we call Lionsgate, does happen on August 9th. The traditional day to celebrate it is August 8th. Okay, so this is a time when the energy waves of this energetic field, this alignment in the cosmos, comes to a head. Okay, and it's a wonderful time to bring in any blessings that you've been wanting to bring in, and that's why it's called a gateway or a portal. So you can bring in energy from another dimension. Okay, from another galaxy, literally, with the Sirius galaxy aligning with the Earth. All right. So this is an excellent time to bring in abundance and prosperity in any area of your life. This could be in the area of love. This could be in the area of finance, in the area of success, in any part of your world. All right. So be sure, if you're interested in joining that, DM me. The reading is, or the ritual rather, is 1010. $10.10 to join. So make sure you do go ahead and hit me up about that. I did that ritual last year for people, and it really helped people to be able to bring in abundance in their life. So I am happy to go ahead and offer it another year once again for you guys. All right. So make sure that you do get in touch with me for that. I also am offering natal chart readings. Okay, so if you're interested in that, I cover your personal planets and your outer planets within your chart, which are all of the planets within the chart. And it really gives you an all encompassing understanding of who you are and why you're here. So if you're interested in your life purpose, make sure that you do contact me for a natal chart reading. This week I'm also offering love readings. Okay, so those are channel messages. They are love readings, and it can be on any question you have in love: who your life partner is, what you should do about a current relationship, or how you can attract better partners. Whatever you're interested in love, my reading can be customized to cover that for you. Okay, so let's get to your reading. So, my water signs, this is an excellent time to really become confident in who you are. You guys are so giving and so nurturing to others, and I'm seeing that you guys really need to bring some of that energy to yourself. Okay, you are known for being, other people's mother energy, especially if you have Cancer or Pisces in your chart. You're known for being the therapist of your friend group. You're the person that people go to when they want an in-depth, therapeutic, empathic response. When they want that soothing, nurturing, receptive energy, they go to a water sign. And often you guys feel like you have to be strong for other people, but that you don't necessarily have someone there for you, a shoulder that you can cry on, someone you can be vulnerable with to the same degree, someone you can really trust. And a lot of you have issues with trust because you feel as though you've been stabbed in the back by those that you've trusted, whether it was knowingly by the other person or unintentionally. All right. So, because of that, a lot of you guys do have some self-worth issues that are stopping you from bringing in your blessings, that are stopping you from, really bringing in those relationships that you want, because you're afraid that when you do find someone, that the other shoe is going to drop, that it's not going to be as great as what you had hoped, that the person's going to have some secret, or there's going to be a third party, meaning another person. For some of you, you are afraid that when you become successful, or when you do experience success, that the other shoe is going to drop, and it's going to mean that, you're unqualified, that the job is taken away from you, that you lose that opportunity or those finances. Okay, so I'm going to really need for you guys to get out of that energy of feeling undeserving, because that in itself is a false belief. All right, that within itself is like not only a limiting belief, but it's untrue. It's an illusion. And the reason why you feel that way is simply because for a lot of you, you've internalized um, your your experiences, your hurtful experiences. Okay, so if you were cheated on, you might internalize that as, you weren't good enough, when really it was the other person who had commitment issues or who had insecurities. You might see that as, that you weren't attractive enough, when really it was that the other person couldn't decide what they wanted. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, you need to work on your own self-confidence, and really also, finding yourself attractive, finding yourself beautiful, handsome, whatever word you identify with. Okay, because for some of you, you are all of those things, but the problem is that you don't feel that way. So I also want you guys to, especially with this being the season of Leo, the sign that's all about confidence, embodying your true self, standing true in yourself. And it's no coincidence that we have Lionsgate during the Leo season. Okay, it's very much double that lion energy during this first week of Leo. And you know what this means for you is that you need to get into the routine of self-care, get into that habit of self-care. All right, start, get a little cheap gym membership, or if you live somewhere in nature or near a beach, go walk on the beach, go jog, say some positive affirmations, start looking good, start feeling good. All right, and the more that you find yourself attractive, the more you find yourself beautiful, the more you're going to be able to bring in experiences where you bring this into your experience, all right, where people start complimenting you on what you look like, on who you are, and where you draw in people who appreciate you for the person that you are. Okay, so that's your general message. So I'm going to start with Pisces. Pisces, you need to start creating more. A lot of you are very creative. You either write, you journal. It might just be something that you don't share with everybody else. Maybe you write poetry in your journal. Maybe you do arts and crafts. Especially, my Pisces placements love hands-on things. So you might like to finger paint. You might like to paint. You might like to draw. All right. For my Pisces, you need to really get into a therapeutic practice of using art as your therapy. Some of you may not feel comfortable speaking to someone. Some of you may not have anyone that you trust in your life. And so for those of you who don't, I'm really going to need you guys to use art as your therapy, all right? When you are feeling like you have a lot of pent-up emotions, instead of lashing out at loved ones and maybe pushing them away, instead of, holding them in and getting sick, I'm going to need you guys to pick a medium of art that you like, or of creativity. It doesn't have to necessarily be something, professional. It doesn't have to be something that even makes sense. Maybe you just need to, go into your basement and get some bottles and break them. That's creative and that's therapeutic too, all right? You need to get that pent-up emotion out. That's going to help you to feel, healthier. It's going to help you to not get sick, and it's going to help you to, if you have a lot of stomach issues as well, my Pisces, this could be why. It could be because you need to, it could be because you need to get that pent-up emotion out. For some of you also, you might need to have a deep conversation with somebody, all right? You might need to actually have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone who you have unsettled emotional business with, okay? So that's for my Pisces. Also for you guys, I do see opportunities in the area of career. So if you are, at a new job, or if you're wondering if a career opportunity is going to work out, you will have an opportunity to either change jobs into something better or to be promoted, all right? Anything else for my Pisces? So you guys need to start doing foot massages, or take special care of your feet. Pisces also rules the feet. So if you guys are walking a lot, if you are, having any cramping in your feet also, you may need to do foot soaks and some Epsom salt baths. You may have tracked something in your feet, like maybe, if you walk somewhere where they're spraying chemicals, things like that. Um, Environmentally, some things might be bothering you as well. So this might be a good time to do like, a cleanse. This could be a good time to get something like lavender tea, drink a lot of water, get any excess things out of your system. Okay, especially if you work, somewhere where there's a lot of chemicals, or you live in the city where you're always exposed to different fumes and things like that. Um, so, Cancer, my Cancers, you guys are carrying a lot of residual emotional energy. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of emotional experiences that you've had that you're carrying with you, that you have pinned up, all right? Some of you may have some congestion or some lung issues. If you got sick at any point during the last 2 to 3 years, um, I would definitely recommend getting some activated charcoal, maybe um, some apple cider vinegar, especially with the mother in it, all right, to kind of clear out your system. Some of you might be feeling sluggish as well. So if you've been through like a breakup, if you left a toxic job, or a job that was, that you were doing a lot of work at, that was weighing on you, that was stressing you out, if you moved, especially because for you guys, moving can be huge because you're such homebodies. You attach to your home like it's a person, like your home is your best friend. All right, so that being said, um, you might want to do some resting, some clearing out of your system, of your body. You might want to just take some time to relax. Resting doesn't always mean that you have to sleep, but you do have to allow your body to be in a mode where it is not running around as much, where you're not stressing out, where you're not always on go. Even take a day or two, take a vacation, or go out with friends. Allow your body to get out of stress mode, because a lot of you are super, super stressed. Okay? You might even want to do like some muscle relaxation massages, get some peppermint oil, some lavender oil, because I'm definitely, you guys are like stressed right now. Some of you may not even be eating correctly, so make sure you're eating 3 meals a day. If you're not eating, if you're like down to 1 meal a day, at least try to eat 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick it up just a little bit. It doesn't necessarily have to be excess or more than what you can do, or more than what you're used to, but try to do a little bit extra. Okay. Also, some of you need to like get some fruits in your diet, some apples, some citrus, something to keep your immune system up. All right. Okay, so in the area of love, because I feel like a lot of you are like, okay, so what about love? Fuck a fruit, what about love? Okay, so for love, for my Cancers, I'm seeing that some